After Jerome Powell had dropped a hint about a possible pause in interest rate cuts, market participants became reluctant to trade the euro-dollar pair, despite the release of a number of significant reports. The revised data on the Eurozone's economic expansion for the third quarter has been reported today. According to the second estimate, the GDP increased by 0.2% compared to the previous quarter, while the annual rate remained unchanged at the level of 1.2%. These figures indicate weak economic growth in the region, which is likely to stay unchanged in the fourth quarter. Nevertheless, the revised values exceeded the preliminary ones, which signaled an annual slowdown of 1.1%. In addition, the upbeat statistics have been received from Germany, which managed to avoid a recession. According to the preliminary data, the GDP increased by 0.1% in the third quarter, while economists predicted another decline. This news partially eased the downward pressure on the euro-dollar pair, enabling it to stay near multi-week lows in the area of 1.0990. Slightly below the important psychological level of 1.10. For now, the outlook for the pair is mixed. The only thing we can do is to watch the pair and wait for its following trend, moving in anticipation of the US retail sales data tomorrow. In the meantime, another factor that exerts pressure on the pair is the comments of Fed's Chairman Jerome Powell, confirming that the regulators is unlikely to make any more reductions to interest rates in the near future. Against this background, the pound-dollar pair continued to fluctuate above 1.2840. There has been no news about Brexit yet. Parties are preparing for the elections, which will determine the future scenario of Britain's exit from the European Union. The markets attach more importance to this topic. That's why today's data on retail sales in the UK, as well as yesterday's US inflation report, were completely ignored by traders. Obviously, investors are not ready to sell the pair, and the quote is still trading in a bullish trend. In order to reach 1.3045, the pair is likely to advance by breaking through the level of 1.2895. We continue to keep close tabs on the market developments. Stay tuned with us.